Hello, I'm Sarah Fennick. Welcome to Banc de Binary's Asset Roundup for the 30th of September to the 4th of October, where we will look at the major market-moving events from last week. Last week's US government deadlock hurt the dollar in the currency markets, with almost every piece of positive news from Canada, Europe, and Japan having a powerful impact on the dollar crosses. The dollar fell to an 8-month low versus the euro ahead of unemployment data, as the federal government's fiscal year 2013 came to a close on September 30th. The government shut down for the first time in 17 years after a weekend with no signs of negotiations or compromise from either the House or the Senate to avert it. The dollar-yen almost immediately bounced back from a low on Monday in response to RSI figures, mirroring the patterns of the RSI and peaking early Tuesday before dropping back down on a continuous overall decline for most of the rest of the week. Japan's currency retreated 0.5% to 132.92 per euro by Thursday. 99.9% of employees at the Bureau of Labor Statistics were sent home on Tuesday, which left economists flying blind as the month's most watched economic data release, Friday's jobs report, was predicted to be delayed. The Fed's stimulus programs have weighed on the greenback, with the Bloomberg Dollar Index falling 0.75% since September 17th. The dollar continued to decline versus the euro as the week progressed, sliding to an 8-month low against the euro as the US government's partial shutdown continued, adding to concern it will slow economic growth and postpone a tapering of monetary stimulus. Gold increased in inverse correlation to the movement of the dollar at the start of the week, peaking on Tuesday but then moving erratically for the rest of the week, its volatility a clear reaction to the surprising turn of events of the week. On October 2nd, the ADP employment report had an impact on the Euro-USD and other assets, such as US stocks and indices. When it was released on Wednesday afternoon with a lower than predicted figure of 166K instead of 177K, there was in response a sharp rise in the currency pair, which continued until the end of the week, peaking on Friday evening. But the biggest news of the week has to be the NFP, which was finally not released on the first Friday as scheduled due to the suspension of federal government services. The NFP report for September is tentatively rescheduled for this coming Wednesday, 9th of October. Canada's IV PMI report, released at 2 p.m. on Friday, ended up as the key trading event of the day. But currency markets were adrift on the last trading day of the week with little new economic data or political news. I'm Sarah Fennick. This has been Banc de Binary's Asset Roundup for the 30th of September to the 4th of October 2013. Don't forget to contact your account executive about this week's investment opportunities. I hope you all have a very successful week on the markets, and until next week, goodbye.